A 400-year-old play becomes a 90s teen movie. A Danish tragedy transforms into a story about corporate greed. Shakespeare is the most remixed author in history, but why do we keep retelling his stories in new ways? The answer is adaptation, the art of changing a story's surface, the setting, the language, while keeping its essence completely intact. Think of Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet. He swaps 16th century Verona for a neon-drenched Marne city. The swords become guns, literally branded with the name sword. Suddenly, the ancient grudge between two families no longer feels ancient. It feels like the gang violence on the nightly news, making the story instantly relatable. This is what we call a low-fidelity adaptation. It changes a lot, but keeps the tragic heart. But sometimes creators go further. They don't just adopt, they appropriate. They take the bones of a classic to build something entirely new. Did you know Disney's The Lion King is a direct appropriation of Hamlet? A prince's father is murdered by his treacherous uncle, the prince goes into exile and then returns to claim his throne. It's the same skeleton, just with a different skin. The same goes for the teen rom-com 10 Things I Hate About You, a clever take on the taming of the shrew. Ultimately, every director makes choices that give an old script new flesh. A single gesture can shift a scene's entire meaning, and that's the point. We adopt these stories to prove they're universal. If a story about jealousy, like Othello, still works in a modern high school, it proves jealousy is a human constant. Adaptation is the test that keeps literature from becoming a museum piece. It ensures these stories are not just looked at, but lived in.